Is Blasphemous for Catholics? I started playing Blasphemous after seeing a video by Phil the Conquistador explaining the historical inspirations of the Spanish Inquisition and other practices of the Catholic Church. Before that, the only reactions to Blasphemous that I had heard were people lauding the brutal metal art direction and saying it was a great game. These recommendations were coming from streamers who made no attempts to hide their atheist or agnostic religious beliefs, so I needed something more to really hook me. Once I had that from Phil's video, I jumped in without a second thought and immediately felt not okay. I was raised Catholic. I would say my family was, like most, somewhat moderate about how we express our faith. Went to church on Sundays and holy days of obligation. I memorized prayers. I went to Catholic daycare. But I never felt the need to push my religious beliefs onto anyone else, and frequently asked people to share theirs with me out of pure, genuine curiosity. Catholicism taught me to take time to quietly reflect on my failures, motivated me to make amends with the people I wronged, to value the people who are more needy than me even when I am in need. And yes, of course, take feelings of guilt and regret seriously as a sign that I have done wrong. The solution being to humble myself before others, to sacrifice my selfish desires for my duty to be ethical toward my fellow person. Values that I still find meaningful, especially in an age where all the church, politics, and society are so divided, caring more for seeing others as enemies that need to be silenced or defeated rather than understood, loved, and united. Yet in Blasphemous, the religion I grew up with, that I always took metaphorically as lessons for how to live my life, was presented to me as literal. In particular, a recent change to the Catholic Mass added a line to a prayer that reads, "Through my fault, through my fault, through my most grievous fault," pounding your chest 3 times as we say the line, internalizing that we are capable of wrongdoing and are in no position to hate or judge others. In Blasphemous, the grievous miracle is the inciting event that makes the sins of people evident on their bodies. We, the penitent one, use our sword named mea culpa, my fault, to bring penance to others. It is a Catholicism that is inverted from mine, entirely external and violent, and I'm afraid I must admit, not abnormal to many people's real Catholicism. It seemed like every time I left into a room, a new horrific visage created a sinking feeling in my stomach. It almost made me quit the game. It filled me with dread, yet at the same time it felt right. It felt honest, even as it delivered cryptic prayer-like dialogue. I felt that I was on my way toward understanding the setting, because everyone's faults were plainly open for all to see. I'm not sure that I can say Catholics should play Blasphemous, but it is most certainly a game for us, one that we can use to examine our beliefs. I confess to Almighty God and to you, my brothers and sisters, that I have greatly sinned, and in my thoughts and in my words, in what I have done, and in what I have failed to do, through my fault, through my fault, through my most grievous fault. Therefore I ask, Blessed Mary, ever Virgin, all the saints and angels, and you, my brothers and sisters, to pray for me to the Lord our God. And stay true.